Hello Commanders and welcome in Melliodas Gaming in a new Conflict of Nations series, and today we are going to travel back in time during the Cold War. I'm lucky enough to get in this map because it is limited, and of course I took the Soviet Union. But in this game mode the Soviet Union isn't complete as it is in his final days before the dissolution, but we are going to prevent that and we are going to perform the rise of the Soviet Union, where we are going to unify the Ukrainian SSR, Belarusian SSR and the Baltic states all under the umbrella of the Soviet Union, and of course Poland and East Germany. So in this campaign I'm going to teach you how to start your game. I'm going to play in a slow pace and show you how to build up your army from the first step, and of course how to move your pieces of chess. In this map it's not going to be hard, to be honest, because it's only 28 players in this game mode, or more than that a little bit, but I wanted to say it's so much easier than 64 players. And of course if you have a good strategy and you are going to be active, and more important have a prepared strategy, we can all together win this game in solo. So the first thing here, I'm going to send the reinforcements from Arkhangelsk to the front, because our first enemies are going to be the Western Front, maybe Ukraine, maybe Belarus, but my first goal here, I want really to take down Belarus under my umbrella. With 6 cities, it's going to be a resources booster, and more important here that Belarus has already engaged in war against the Baltic states, which gives us the time to prepare ourselves before he thinks about attacking us. And here Syria has already texted us. France is a YouTube follower, that's nice, and the players, they are asking me to join their coalitions, but I'm sorry guys, I'm going to play solo in this campaign because we have a mission, and our mission is going to be the rise of the Soviet Union, where we are going to create the biggest empire in this game mode, and we are going to resurrect the USSR during its prime. The communism here is going to rule the world, and of course with a good military strategy, with good diplomatics, and more important with a tremendous power, we are going to control all of the eastern of Europe. But before that, we did the research of the basic infantries, we did the army bases and the recruiting offices now. Later than that, I'm going to make the arms industries to boost up our resources production as usual, because in this game mode it's going to be a slow process as we need the arms industries to boost up our resources production. Here the Belarus have charged directly through the Baltic states, and the Baltic states has already declared war on me, on East Prussia, those two provinces. I don't know why, that was a reckless move, but don't worry, I'm going to let Belarus take down the Baltic states. I'm going to let them eat each other, and later on I will enter with heavy forces. I'm going to prepare them on the borders. Already on the arms industries level 2, the second wave of infantries are on, and everything so far is going smoothly because nobody attacked me till day 2, of course, because I was expecting attacks from Finland and Belarus, because these are my closest enemies, and of course they will aim to take down the Soviet Union before I grow bigger and before I make more and more cities. By the way, here the Soviet Union has only 6 cities, so it's not really a tremendous nation, it's not really a big nation, so yeah, it's only the half of it, but we are going to make it a big nation through this campaign. Just don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and of course give me your feedback in the comment section. The third wave of infantries is on. I'm going to take my time to build a good 4 stacks of infantries to be able to invade Belarus very quickly and with the minimum of casualties, because you know the biggest your stacks are, the minimum of casualties you will receive. Just put this in mind. You have always to attack with heavy stacks. So Belarus have the advantage on the Baltic states. The war in the center of Europe is on, as Poland has started its assault on East Germany. Here in this game mode we have 2 nations, East Germany and West Germany. Of course the East Germany is a communist side, the West Germany is a capitalism side, and the wall of Berlin is between them. It is splitting the Germany into micro nations. I'm going to start the research of the strike fighters because I need some air force and of course the air cover. Here I don't really think to start with the navy from the first days because I have only one city in the north, only one city in the south. It's not going to be a huge presence in the sea, and here it's chaotic as Syria has started his attack on Turkey with the help of the Ukrainian SSR, and they are splitting Turkey in two halves. The expansion of France has started in Germany, also Italy, so everyone is moving. It's a good thing here that everyone is active. East Germany has attacked Belarus and took down the capital Minsk. That's good news for us. That's good news for us because now Belarus he is in his worst conditions as he lost his capital. No resources, no morale, nothing. So now it's our time to put our armies on the front, and I am going to prepare them now. Everything is prepared. You see, I have 4 stacks, 4 beautiful stacks of recon vehicles, infantries, without artilleries. And now it's the time to start our first war in this campaign of the resurrection of the Soviet Union. And let's go through the Belarus SSR. I need to unify my Soviet Union, all of it under one umbrella, under the reign of the Red Army. Let's go and take the city of Vitebsk, Melliodas and Gomel as well, and of course charge forward through the capital Minsk. I'm going to put this infantry in the city of Rostov. I don't know when Ukraine is going to move on me. I have no trust in anybody because I can expect an attack from any minute. Meanwhile, through the attack, I'm going to build more and more arms industries. You see, I already reached arms industry level 4 in the day 5 of the game. A small hint, this game is normal speed, real time speed, so practically it's going to take a while until this war is going to finish. So don't worry guys, this video is edited and I'm only going to film the highlights of the wars. I'm not going to film everything, just anything you just need to know and need to see. You know that the real life maps are very annoying as there is no 4-speed maps of the Cold War. The only existing Cold War map is normal speed. I really avoid playing normal speed because it's very hard making videos about them and it's very hard editing the videos later, so yeah. But as long as this is the only chance to make a series with the Soviet Union and the Cold War and go back a little bit time in the history and forget about the World War III, so yeah, I'm willing to make this series and I hope it's going to be successful and we win it in solo. With your help guys, we will be able to win it in solo, and of course with a good strategy, with a good maneuvers, and commanding our Red Army perfectly is going to give us the chance to lead the Soviet Union through the victory. I started building the strike fighters in the capital, Moscow. Our armies are advancing slowly. Moliev, Gomel and Vitebsk has fallen. Charging forward Grodno and Minsk now. With infantry is level 2. I upgraded my infantry so fast. When the level 3 is unlocked, also I'm going to do the level 3 the research as soon as possible. You know that I always do the research of infantry so fast. You see here it's not unlocked yet, so I'm going to wait a little bit. The building queue is full with strike fighters. You can only have that building queue when you pay for the Security Council membership. It's good. The Security Council membership is very useful when you organize your build-up of your cities. You see that Belarus and Poland and Czechoslovakia are all in the same coalition. Poland has eaten up East Germany successfully, so it's growing bigger. Also Czechoslovakia is going south. He already took down all of Hungary. So yeah, his allies are pretty active and I expect a reaction very soon. We will see what happens in the next days because seriously, if Czechoslovakia and Poland they will move at me at once and launch a counterattack, I'm going to find some problems because I don't have the strike fighters yet. As long as I have strike fighters, it's not going to be a problem as I will have the upper hand. Here the United States of America is struggling. Look at that. Canada and United States of America are started the war between them. Well, that's expected. Brest has fallen, Grodno is going to fall, the capital Minsk has fallen, and Belarus is mine. You see how this attack was so efficient? We waited until Belarus take Baltic states, we waited until Belarus engaged in war with Germany, we waited until Germany took down the capital of Belarus, and later on we started our assault in the perfect time. The perfect timing of the attack was very rewarding. Because you see, we didn't lose much troops, we didn't lose anything practically, because we attacked with heavy stacks. So heavy stacks, they are going to take down single inventories in no time, and with a minimum of casualties, of course. It's all a matter of calculations. Let's now clear all these provinces. We need to finish this war ASAP. I'm going to expand here through all of these regions and take down those cities that have turned rogue. Rogue state is rebellions, it's revolutions inside of those cities. So now we send the Red Army to maintain the stability of those cities and of course keep them all under the reign of the Communist Party. Soviet Union is the first one. Okay. Hi Soviet Union, me King of England, changed thoughts on the capitalism structure in Europe. We want to change to communism and cooperate with the almighty Soviet Union. Let me know if you want to start a coalition. Kind regards, Churchill. Okay, my guy, you need a history lesson, because Churchill was not the King of England. Churchill was the Prime Minister during the World War II and after. So you can change that. Prime Minister of England, Churchill. Okay, from the Supreme Command of the Red Army, we are happy that you already chose the Communist Party, of course. I'm going to let him believe that I am by his side. I'm going to let him believe that I'm not going to engage war with him, because diplomacies are very important in this game. Communication with other players is very important in solo wins. You can never ever win in solo if you are at war with everyone. So yeah, the Soviet Union has started to make some friends, and most important friends is the United Kingdom, because United Kingdom was the first nation that was on the west side that brought up the capitalism with the United States of America. So United Kingdom converting to communism is a very good blow to capitalism. So let's start our successful campaign and the growth of the Soviet Union. Because you know, if you are going to make the Soviet Union big again, great again, everyone wants to join us. Everyone wants to convert to communism, and of course our empire is going to get bigger and bigger. You see here, only some provinces are left in the Baltic states there. Near Riga, the capital of Estonia, the capital of Latvia, Riga, yeah. So let's finish up these remaining provinces. Tallinn, the capital of Estonia. It's an electronic city, which is going to be very important for me, as I'm going to focus on the strike fighters. Maybe later I'm going to make some navy. The navy is inevitable, because eventually I'm going to start making navy. I can't let my coastal cities unprotected like that, only with one infantry. It's not wise, because we will expect an attack from any minute, from any side. So the wisest thing to do is to make some navy. And the more suitable thing in this map is to make some destroyers. Hopefully no enemy makes naval recon aircrafts or cruisers. So yeah, this is our expansion. Our first war, our first invasion was successful against the Belarusian SSR. Now it is under the Soviet Union in the Communist Party. Look at Poland, how big is he now, as he took all of Germany. Also Czechoslovakia is pretty active, and he took all of Hungary successfully. Also, Italy of Mussolini is expanding so much through Austria, through France, and of course through Switzerland. Yeah, big nations have been forming now, as I am going to find a lot of resistance in the future if I'm going to think about expanding more than that. And the most important enemy here is Poland, because he is expanding so much and he took a lot of valuable lands, which is Germany, because it is full of cities. I don't want Poland to grow bigger than this, because if he grows bigger than this, he will be a huge problem for me. So the wisest thing to do is to declare war on him before he gets bigger. Now I have some strike fighters, which is a big advantage for me. I don't think that Poland have already started his air force program. So now I'm going to declare the war on Poland, and the invasion begins in this second with heavy forces of infantry and air assault of strikers and recon vehicles. Let's go directly to the capital Warsaw, also Gdansk from the north, Bydgoszcz from the center. Army center is going for Bydgoszcz, Army north is going for Gdansk, Army south is going for Warsaw and Lublin, and later on through Krakow. Let's go. I'm going to define the lines here. I take down this unit with my strikers and later charge with my heaviest stack. Let's go. I have 4 strikers and 1 air superiority fighter. I'm going to use them to take down that defensive unit on the front line. I have 1 recon and 11 infantries. I'm going to avoid the overstacking and send 1 recon and 9 motorized infantries level 3. Of course, now we have the infantries level 3, so we are highly developed. The Red Army is developed now. We have Air Force, we have some level 3 infantries, which is good for us. Okay, let's see the political map now. This is our Soviet Union. And that's Poland, our enemy. We have a lot of cities now. Our attack is going to be profound and direct. I'm not going to lose any time. I'm going to charge directly through his homeland cities, and more important, his capital Warsaw. So yeah, I hope this attack gets successful. Let's go for the level 3 strike fighters. Yeah, I'm not going to lose any time in upgrading my armies, because I need it. I needed to always get the upper hand in this map. I want this game in solo, I want to win it in solo, I want to unify the Soviet Union, and of course I want the resurrection of the USSR. Of course, guys, I chose to make this serious because I made the poll on my YouTube channel. The poll has contained Chad series, Sweden series, China series, or Soviet Union series, and of course the fans have chosen the Soviet Union. So yeah, this choice is for the fans. And what is happening here? I lost my city of St. Petersburg. What happened? Who took it? It's Baltic states. He had like literally 1 or 2 infantries and he took down my city of St. Petersburg. It's my biggest city. It's Leningrad. How can you take my city of Leningrad? So this is what I was speaking about. You need to also have ships, always have ships in front of your coastal cities, because such attacks like this, reckless, nonsense attacks, can take your most valuable cities from you. Like now, I'm going to struggle with resources. Leningrad is a supply city, and I need it for my inventories. Now I'm going to struggle so much with the supplies production. I need to take back my city of St. Petersburg as soon as possible and rebuild it, and of course restructure it and make, of course, bunkers for the morale. I'm going to build a hospital for population, recruiting office for manpower, and of course arms industries for the resources. This is how you recover a homeland city and get it back to the maximum production. It's a good hint, guys. I always use it and it works so well for me. So now we are at the end of our episode, the first episode of the Soviet Union. See you guys in the next episodes, where we are going to finish this assault on Poland and continue resurrecting the Soviet Union. Goodbye.